What is the story? Welcome back, kids, to the sad and lonely channel where I make music to my heart's content and then release the packs as self-contained Ableton Live projects. This piano sounds so shit. Now, I like the groove. I like the triplet swing over the house beat that's going to come now, but the timbre is no good. The actual sound of the sound. So let's try and replace it, put it into this keys channel. Bit better. It's a little bit more muted, which I like. Let's try a bit of delay on that. It's giving a bit better. Okay, cool. So we're going to refine this project today, release it as a template a bit later. And yeah, you can check out all the stuff that I've already done if you check the link in the channel. Goes to my Patreon, you can download some free templates. Okay, let's get on with this. So now I put this guy here, so there we go. Okay, cool. That's a cool little drop there. Nice. Now, that's just a really stock standard E piano sound, as you can see down here in the bottom. And what we're going for is more of a, I don't know, just a little bit more modern sound, I guess, as usual. So I'm going to check out what Wavetable has to offer. Let's go to devices. Cool. So obviously do one of those, and then we're going to bring it in here. 2, 3, 4. There comes the shaker. That's cool, yeah. It's a nice combination of sounds. I'll get some electric guitar in there later. That's cool. All right, let's get on with it. I do this quite quickly because this is not, I'm not making a complete track. I'm producing a sort of a template for other people to continue because I'm a starter, not really a finisher. So if I'm just rushing or hopping around, that's fine. Next up, let's give this a listen. What we want is, yeah, a different sound, something that's a little bit more cool. So I'm going to go to the lead section of the Wavetable, and I'm just going to go right ahead and add something that looks cool to the list. That's quite a nice sample just anyway. No. I'm just browsing patches over here. Let's get a little pop sound in there. See, that's something better. A little bit, it's like slap. Cool, let's go for that then. Okay, so just drop the volume, maybe by 9 dB. Okay, I can also hear that it's going to the bus, the side chain. I'm going to change that to make it go to the master instead, so we don't dip. Yeah, so we don't lose that lovely attack sound. Okie dokes, getting the crunchy crunchies. Yeah, see, that's what Wavetable does. It does crunch your project like that. Okay. The side duck's not helping. Let's see, what can we do to minimize? Let's just switch on the change the buffer of my sound card. That should do the trick. Okay. Latency issues. Okay, cool. Let's go again. Let's change that dun 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 to just dun. I don't want it to be dun. Okay, what I'm doing now is I don't like that dun dun dun, so I'm just going to change it to 1. Dun dun ding ding dun ding ding. Take it out completely. So that actually needs to come back now. Yeah, like that. Dun 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 dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's cool, man. I like it. There we go. Just standardizing those clips. Cool. That's a nice spank. Let's. And it's got that second layer here, the keys. Okay, cool. It's a bit of a hard spank, but I'm going to go with it and rather just get some clear sounds as opposed to like trying to hide the sounds. To make them smooth. Okay, so we'll get to the mixing later. For now, let's get it a little bit more. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's call that spank. And now, what am I feeling is missing? This kick is nice, but it just needs to be a bit sharper, I think. So I'm going to add another kick here. Let's take this chain and show its. Just search for a random kick under my samples. Massive search going on here, hence the spinning blue wheel and stopping. There. Okay, cool. Need to take this up a bit. I do like kicks that are sharp. That's cool, except now it needs to actually just be added to that. So we're going to do 2 for 1. No. We want to see the chain. I want to see the chain. Here it is, yeah. Create chain, there we go. It's no longer a... No, that's not it. Okay, I'm just trying to keep this vibe here. Oh, that's it. You group this. That's right. Now it becomes its own kick. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, let's just hear that in isolation. Make a fade out. That's just the pop that I want, really. I can even just take the frequency down on this. Yeah, that's it. Just wanted a little bit of that top end, so that compresses nicely now. And if we want, we can just take that volume down 3 dB, so. And I'm going to also just add a little bit of attack. Literally like 0.03. No, that's not going to work. Take it all the way down. Just, that sounds nice. There we go. Okay, it's 0.1 milliseconds. Getting really anal here. Okie dokes. Cool. That's that. Now we're going to go on to next layers. Okay, cool. Let's try that again. Okay, just sorting out some stream stuff here. But there we go, cool. Alright, we've got a little bit of a house beat going here, which is nice. I would just maybe... Ding, 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 ding. So in F minor, so we can play an F minor 9 like this. I wish I could do this more kind of soloing stuff, but because I've got the latency set, let's get some feel in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a bit of feel in there. Where are we? Having good times, baby, on the dance floor. Here we go. Bam. Yeah. Jazzy chords. Dun, dun, 3, 4. Here's a little loop for you. It's a little bit late there. Let's take that back. It slams down there, yeah? That's a bit late. Let's do that there. 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit late. I like this kind of very staccato, micro-sampled sound. I'm going to go with that. Okay, cool. We got some vibes there. That's cool. Now let's steal the ride from a previous track and just sequence something a little bit different. So we're going to get that in here. First build up the... Okay, cool. Just try something a little bit different. I'm going to start it over there. Okay, let's take it from there, yeah. Cool, and that's a loop. Din, 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 din. Yeah, I like the way you can also take this ride down in volume. I'm going to take it up now. So let's take it up 6, -6. I like the loud ride, yeah. Okay, let's get some more glitch in there. We'll get a nice glitchy patch. Just something very simple. I'm trying to hear what can't really hear it. There we go, that's it. So this glitch has got the OTT compressor over the top compressor of one of Ableton's classics. Just smashes the sound, which is great for a glitch because it's supposed to be a bit distorted anyway. Just it's more of a texture than a patch. Three, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4. There we go. The congos don't sound great, but let's see what they can do with them. I think I'm over compressing them basically. Now let's get this in there. There you go, just going by feel. Like I spend too much time thinking about this stuff, but actually it's not a thinking game, is it? All right, and then what have we got for pad? Let's see. I've got a part here. Let's see what it sounds like, because I wrote all this stuff a while ago. And then next thing I could do is just put some guitar on top of this. That's my favorite part. Alright, there's nothing happening in this pad, so I'm going to delete it. Let's get an idea for something later. How does this pad sound? Should we solo it out? Let's give it a listen. Okay, I've already synced it up with the beat, so I could do. Okay, let's just do that as an occasional thing. So I'm going to navigate over to the pad and then take it up an octave. That's a sort of an 11 sound, hey? I want more of a minorish. Let's just do something new, quality like this. Two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. That's cool. Let's take it down in volume a bit, give it a lot of reverb, see how that sounds. I'm going to just take this high frequencies of this ride just a little bit up, just so it doesn't get in the way too much. Okay, next up, guitar. I'm going to race through this like I mentioned because this thing's due today. Here we go. My least favorite part about doing all of this is cables. Why is there so many? Oh no, I've got this. F minor, huh? A little bit of a buzz. I'm going to try and sort it out real quick. Sorry, you're going to stop the tunes. The buzz. I know what to do. Oh, cable. Oh man, that's a sucky cable. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna hit record and just get some grooves going here. I love this type of music so much. I know it's corny, but I really love it. That's a bit loud. Just looking at the peak levels here on I don't want to clip out. But I've got to hear what I'm doing. So let's take down yeah, that's fine now. Hope I'm in tune. Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. was nice. Let's do that. Do something like that. New clip. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Yeah. New clip. 1, 2, 3. Take this down. 3, 4. Ah, this is crappy. Okay, I'm gonna stop there and do some more shit. Let's take all that stuff out the way. Delete it. Three, 4. Come on, man, let's go, let's go. 4. Nothing. 3, 4. Okay, got 2 clips there. What I'm doing now is let's take this last section over here. Just gonna get into editing space. Okay, there we go. Gilp, how you doing, brother? Long time no see. Haven't really been doing many streams lately. How you keeping? 4. Cool, thanks, man. I'm doing Cocktail House. What I'm thought of doing is releasing these templates with more like options for other people to trigger, you know, like for example this guitar. This could be better, but anyway, let's get a little bit of guitar in there. What do you recommend for this guitar sound? How are we going to fix this? It's nice, but could use a bit more like, I don't know, let's try some chorus. Let's see. Searching my very slow Ableton library browser for chorus, and let's see what kind of results we get when I just stick one right on here. Here we go. 4. Maybe just a little bit. Cool. Alright, cool. So that's something. I mean, we got something there. 4. Take it back up to the top. Oh, it's crunching, huh? I don't think this is working very well. Take that out. 3, 4. Let's do that with the guitar. I want to just do this little intro part. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 2. No, not a time for a crunch, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's just sounding horrible. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this. One thing I can do is just take off isotope, which is currently on the master. Obviously, I can take the latency up and all that, but let's try and fix it there. And I can also cheat and see these actual notes. This is going to be a hard one. Let's try. Okay, let's try that. Okay, cool. Take this thing up, up, and let's take it over there. Cool. Down to the guitar recording part. Cool. And we'll take it over to the last one. Okay, let's do. CPU levels are high, yeah, exactly. That's like that, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to freeze some of this, let's freeze bass. I think that's a wave surfer or whatever. Wave. No, that's not the culprit. We'll freeze the kit because no, I'm not going to freeze it. It's too much of a pain in the ass to try and change things. So it's a good suggestion, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to struggle a little bit. But yeah, shot, man. Nice to see you. 4. Part of my problem is that I want to do the same things again and again. I gotta branch out. Okay, let's try this. And this also needs to be a bit more oomphy. Oh, that's nice and tasty. Hey, what do you guys think? Delicious. Now we've got a buzz on the fucking guitar. Time to change the cable, I think. Time to change the cable. What fun. Zero. Oh, it's because it's turned this down. No. Yeah, it's even worse. Let's see how long it lasts. Okay. This shit out. Got a soldering kit upstairs. It might be time for that. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Where were we? Here. Hands behind so we don't get caught. I'm not going to try and mimic the starting line. I'm going to do rhythm instead. So let's just do a guitar part here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not a C, it's a D flat. So 1. Nice and tight. 1. Okay, cool. Let's leave it at that and let's see how this plays out. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just take 4 bars over here. I really don't like that that old school sound going on the background. Also, we're compressing a lot of the highs here. I don't want to do that. Sometimes if you take off your processing, it actually sounds better. Let's take off the gate. There's a bit of delay, there's a bit of reverb on this, that's why I put the gate on. Okay, cool. Okay, we're just processing the sound a little bit. I'm not going to go very in depth into this. Just make it sound kind of good enough. Good enough for somebody else to edit, basically. When it's time to release these tracks, I'll come back to them and do a proper job on them. I'm not so convinced by this part though. I always get stuck around the live recording parts. This is the sparse part of the track though, so I don't have to worry too much. Let's sharpen up the sound here. I've now got a sharper. Using a different pickup. Let's try this one. Do a nice jazz guitar sound. Actually, jazz guitar sound is more picking, but anyway, it's fine. So how's this? That sounds nice, palm mute. Let's go with that, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Just shorten that to the right length. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There we go. A little bit of guitar palm mute. There you go. That's a nice loop. A little bit of a timing problem, a tiny bit off, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. Okay. I'm going to take this over to the piano where it's going to sound a bit shite, but anyway, let's try it out. I'm going to now just switch this track to, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we get the bell in sooner too, just a little bit of a bell there. Now how does this sound at the end over here? Okay, cool. It's the second guitar. Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. That fits in nicely. The piano fits in nicely. I'm just going to take out the hardness, take it a little bit softer. Because it's a default stock plugin. All the templates are released, all the music that you that you can get from this project when I release it a bit later today. They're all Ableton Live 11 stock plugins, so you don't have to worry about dependencies and stuff. Go ahead, download them, check the link in the description for the Patreon stuff. Okay, then it goes into a sort of a mellow vibe here. We definitely need some kind of sound like that, which is actually, that's a flute sample. It sounds like a breath sample. Not sure if it's the right one, but usually if you're not sure if it's the right one, that already means it's like you've already decided that it doesn't vibe, you know. But anyway, let's keep looking. So I'm gonna just find this keys patch, take this fake reverb patch and go to hot swap. We'll hit Q and it'll look for some alternatives. There you go, cool. Let's go. Yeah, you. I want you. No. Again, and keep working on the MIDI. Gilp, what I do sometimes, I make an audio track and freeze some of the MIDI tracks, just dragging the freezed MIDI tracks over to an audio channel, and Ableton makes it audio. You could then unfreeze the MIDI. Yeah, I suppose it's a vibe killer for me, Gilp, to stop and wait for something to bounce. Basically, like, you're right, it could work, but if you find the culprit, and it's usually wavetable or some master processing, that's what makes my CPU jump to like 150%. Right now you can see not much going on, just like 25%. And I don't need a lot of like low latency because I'm not playing a lot of keys and all that. But that is, of course, a good suggestion, because there are times when I don't know what the hell else to do, and I'm just like, how's that sound? This is an interesting lead sound. Being a lead sound, it's gonna be a monosynth. Are we gonna go with this melody though? That's the question. And if we do, I think we should structure this sound around the melody. So let's hear this triplet melody. Let's hear it in its isolation, just so we can make a good. I've got a sound in mind which is kind of cocktail house. Everything I do sounds a bit old. I'm not really a modern person, I'm an old person. But I do love the 90s. Almost like that kind of thing, like a Juno synth. It might be what I'm going for here. Let's listen. This one's called Juno. Let's see what it sounds like. I almost feel like it needs to be one of those like fifth patches, which plays like two parallel harmony, you know, like the same note or a note and it's fifth every time. That's now a modern sound. Synth pad, okay. I'm just previewing different sounds here to get the feel of the track. The shake is really not very much on the high end, is it? Oh, it's here. This is what I'm doing wrong. Okay, cool. Just let a little bit more through there. Okay, cool. Back to this patch over here. This I'm trying to find a nice patch for this melody sound, but it's not really vibing with me. Let's keep going. The influences are like, you know, like just old school cocktail house. I listen to a guy called Bashimi, who's like this 50-year-old DJ. You know, like one of those guys who has like a midlife crisis and like gets a divorce at like age 40 and then decides to take up DJing. This is the vibe that I'm going for. I'm quite happily married and I'm not having a crisis, but I think that there are a lot of people out there who could appreciate that style. Anyway, it's just for fun. You know, this whole channel is for fun. You guys are cool. Thanks for showing up. That one I know it's not. Lush Roads. There's no right answer, is there? I don't even think this melody is nice. I'm not even feeling the melody. Let's just skip the melody. That's fine. Take the piano down a little bit. Okay, cool. Right, dudes. Let's keep going. 3, 4. And then you don't play that again now. Okay, cool, cool. I'm going to call that piano and we'll give it its own color. I don't like it when the text goes white. Regular followers might notice that my color coordination stuff is like pretty anal. Okay, and then we bring the piano back in right over here. The melody we're not doing anymore. And that's what the next scene sounds like. And now we bring in the glitch too. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, the glitch is going to follow the kick. I think we must just always have the glitch and the kick together. Okay. And also these congas that they can come in earlier. So it's just playing with different, samples and different loops basically. 3, 4. Ding 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 ding. Okay, cool. Let's get a nice little just guitar filler over here. This can be the break. So actually we started up here. 3, 4. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm just working out arrangement now. 2. And we'll get the sweep to come up there. So we need 4 bars of sweep right over here. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we need something other than that part. Something new. Let's put the piano in there. Wasn't the piano going to start it out too? Let's try that out. Start of the track. 2, 3. Yeah, that sounds better, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we go into this vibe, yeah. We want to leave something for later, so we're gonna, and we'll bring the bass down in there. That's fine, yeah. But now it feels like we need something just to fill in that guitar over there. So something like, oh man, where's my guitar? Pain is. Okay, changing cable again. Such a pain in my ass. Such a pain in my asshole. Okay, no complaining, let's get on with this. I'm effing around, man. Okay. You want the pain to go away. Get reliable gear. And make sure that when you roll your office chair, it doesn't roll over a cable. Such things will end you. They will end you. Now, still no effing guitar, eh? Is that right? Problems to solve here, kids. Well, that's pretty annoying. Gilp, is this a template, or are you also going to arrange an arrangement so it becomes a track? Yeah, I do release arrangements like that. So it's a template for Patreon, and then later on I'm going to compile it with some of the other tracks I'm doing and just give it another workover, and then release that as an album called Fucking Cool Jazz. And that's going to go into all my like Free Music Archive and all the places that people find me on my own website. Been doing a little bit of development recently with Next.js, which is a JavaScript framework, and I've managed to get my web app up and running on my website, so check that out. You can now play all the tracks that I've done in full, download them directly, that kind of thing. I've just realized that I've lost power to one of my most expensive pieces of gear. I'm hoping it's the cable, and I don't really know how to fix it just right now. I'm just going to stuff around here. You guys are welcome to stick around. Well, shit, that puts a damper on things. Okay, let's just change this track here. 2, 3. I got guitar back, but it's oh man, this might be a problem if I can't get that power from that other one. Okay, what I was gonna do now is I was there. Window's too high, isn't it? Where should I move it to? Let's move the chat window, shall we? To, I don't know, over there. Move le chat window. Le window du chat. Let's do something like that, a one-line wonder. A harmony, okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Much better. Thanks, man. Gotta get this line down and then I'll be on my way to okay, good. Thanks, Gulp. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah. I'm trying to synchronize these parts. That's it. Cool, that last one did it. Here we go. Let's get it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. There we go. So at least a little bit synchronized. Do that, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool. And then we'll do just get the loop right. I think the second one was the best. 1, 2. Could do both. It's just got to be a little bit like tight, you know. Let's just do a little second guitar part there, just with that. 3, 4. Here we go. Just something like that, yeah. A little chaser, a little filler. 3, 4. I'm going to just time it so that it's missing the other one. Here we go. Okay. Sounds like it's been summed, eh? Has this been summed to mono? I wonder why it sounds so different on the outside. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Let's keep on going, bros. Okay, cool. Let's get this ride up. This ride needs to be a bit more present. The whole beat actually needs to be a bit more present. Okay, cool. There we go. 3, 4. Some percussion or bongos might be great. I think actual Ableton might have some percussion. Spirit Kid would do it. Yeah, cool. So I've got one or two of these congos going here. I mean, I could make those a little bit louder or whatever. And yeah, I'm with you. Just like vibe up the percussion side of it a little bit, I think. Seeing we've got enough melody going on here for a house track. Let's take the guitar down a little bit, give the guitar a little bit more on the delay side, and let's play this part now. It's just when we go to this E-piano vibe, I'm not so sure. Let's change it back to this, yeah. And then, so that's the one piano part, and then there's a break into the guitar, and then back to the piano, and then back to piano, and then that's good. That's cool. I like the simplicity of this part. Percussion Spirit Kit. Yeah, sounds cool, man. Sounds like a good. Is it got like? Are there samples that are available for me to use, or is it a VST? Let's get out of Wavetable. It's not helping us. We need old school stuff. I'm going to go to... Let's see what Impulse has got. I never really used those. Impulse is like my first love for Ableton. I remember back in the day, Impulse was like, whoa, man. How about some mallets? Yeah. I've already got all these bell sounds. A bell is actually kind of a mallet already. Let's not overlap sounds. So we're getting away from collision and into... Let's see what analog sounds like if we get a brass sound. The analog brass sounds are so bad. But let's try this out. We're going to hot swap out that instrument with this one. Give it a listen. It's in the instrument rack. Percussion Spirit Kit. Oh, is that the native Ableton one? Let me try that out. I like the idea of this brass. It just doesn't sound very good on its own. Let's try Ableton some. Yeah, that's more like it, yeah. It's like it sounds a bit old, but that's fine. That's what I'm doing here. Dun. Dun, dun, dun. It's nice and simple. Yeah, you can just search it in the browser. Cool. Let me just try and flip over to the right here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, there you can see me there. Where's my... we could have a second camera angle there if you want to see the disgusting cinder block prison in which I work. Not that it's that exciting. Okay, but I am working on... Yeah, let's find this screen right. There we go, cool. So over to the browser, and you said Spirit. Percussion Spirit Kit.adg. Let's try that out. Thank you, Gilp, for the recommendation. Let's see if we can just... Okay, let's try one thing off the bat, which might be better, is moving these congos over for... Yeah, I like that a lot better, thanks. I'm going to use that. So here go all the parts going into Percussion Spirit Kit. I'm just going to call it Conga. I'm actually just going to white track this one because I don't want it anymore. Yeah, there we go, cool. Thanks, man. That's a good little trick there. So then let's take this and put it in orange because that's what all the other ones are in. Cool. Cool, yeah, we can get some other sounds in there, I guess, with the... yeah, that's what we need, actually, yeah. It's not actually conga, is it? It's just general percussion. This one over here is like lo-fi percussion. And then the other one is going to be what you recommended, which is... Yeah, that's what we need. Just a couple little piercy high sounds. Good one, nice suggestion. Yeah, this is just like go-to percussion. This is all we need. Another thing I've noticed, a kind of a shortcoming of some of my music at least, is that I tend to not like snares. I don't like using snares. I like claves though, those are cool. There we go, just another little layer of percussion that works well, thanks man. Which substitutes for the missing snare. Okay, cool. So that can be like a sort of B section or even an A section. Let's start out with, this is now going to be called brass. So we'll save that as brass and then we'll bring that up. Let's see how it sounds with the piano intro. Yeah, these are fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so sure about that. All good, except this the overall everything but the kit has got to come up. But yeah, I'm gonna finish composing now and get to producing and releasing this so that it can be out by today. So yeah, here we go, kids. This is kind of the end of the stream. Thanks very much for joining. Thanks, Gilp. Nice to connect with you again. I'm gonna just, yeah, basically put this out now. So peace out. Thanks very much. You know where to find me. I'll be around. And yeah, don't forget to check out the new stuff on Patreon. All right, adios.